Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.
Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Friday, the 12th of April. I'm James Spann. Active weather for the weekend. No doubt storms blowing in here. Will they be severe late tomorrow night and Sunday morning? And could more storms refire late Sunday afternoon? A lot of questions. Let's see if we can dig up some answers. So here we go. As we often do, we start with the upper air look across the country. Deep upper low over the high plains. And a new trough back in the southwestern states. It's that southwestern trough that will bring the active weather in here this weekend. Got a cold front through northwest Alabama and a few showers around. That was the radar at 225. Most of the showers west of I-65, south of Interstate 20. Not many. Most locations are dry. There's a visible satellite view. A mostly cloudy day today across the state. A few peaks of sun. And we'll stay cloudy through most of the weekend. You can see the difference on either side of that front. Northwest of the front at 230, Haleyville is at 62. But on the south side of that front, Birmingham at 77, Montgomery at 79. And the front's going to be moving northward as a warm front tonight. Around the nation, pretty cold up in the snowpack with temperatures only in the 30s up north. There's the watch warning map. Relatively quiet at mid-afternoon, but there could be a few strong storms, maybe severe storms tonight, west of the state over parts of Texas. We also note a marginal risk over Louisiana and southwestern Mississippi, and east of here, a marginal risk of severe storms for parts of the eastern states, but no severe weather problems in Alabama tonight. Now, tomorrow, we've got a moderate risk that's level 4 out of 5 for places like Shreveport, Monroe, Tallulah, Louisiana, Vicksburg, Mississippi. An enhanced risk all the way from Tyler, Texas to near Hamilton and Gordo, Alabama. Here is the probabilistic outlook, and again, within that moderate risk, there's a 45% chance, almost a 50-50 chance of severe weather within 25 miles of a given point. It's going to be a very active day. We'll watch developments to the west. And again, here's a closer look at Alabama. The latest update, the SPC guys have pulled that enhanced risk into extreme west Alabama. And understand, this runs through 7 a.m. Sunday. That's when everything resets. So storms will likely move into west Alabama after midnight tomorrow night, early Sunday morning, and they could be pretty strong, if not severe, into west Alabama. Now, this is after 7 a.m. Sunday. Most of the state in the standard slight risk. There is an enhanced risk over on the eastern side of the state back into Georgia. And we'll talk much more about this in detail in a second. Here's a big view of the Day 3 outlook. We have that enhanced risk from Georgia and East Alabama up to near Cincinnati. Rain for the next 7 days. Heavier totals across the mid-south. Areas around Memphis may be receiving 4 inches of rain. For North Alabama, rain amounts between 2 and 3 inches. 1 to 2 inches for the southern part of the state. So model fans, let's go. This is a GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 1. Got a negative tilt trough over Texas. Very deep, dynamic system. Down below that, a surface low develops not too far from Dallas, Fort Worth, and Waco. And again, the storms will break out west of the state. Let's look at the high-res NAM. This is valid at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And really for Alabama, much of the day should be dry. Could there be a few isolated showers? Yes, but probably not many. This bodes well for the spring football games in Tuscaloosa and Auburn. Some sun at times. The high should be around 80. Big storms developing off to the west around the Arklatex. This is Sunday. The surface low is west of Cincinnati. This is the high-res NAM at 3 a.m. Sunday. And you can see the band of storms moving into west Alabama. At that point, they could be strong, maybe severe, producing some hail, strong gusty winds, and there could be an isolated tornado in that batch. Now, let's go to 6 o'clock, and this is interesting because you see the storms weakening over the northern half of the state, with storms increasing on the Gulf Coast. And if this is right, this would really reduce the chance of severe weather for the northern half of the state Sunday morning, and we hope this does happen, and it could very well. We've seen this happen many times, and then by 10 o'clock, again, big storms on the Gulf Coast, down around Destin, Fort Walton Beach, and the storms greatly weakening over the northeastern part of the state. So that's a real possibility here. There's a chance we might get away Sunday morning with just some noisy storms with small hail and gusty winds and heavy rain with the big problems on the Gulf Coast. But we can't guarantee this is going to happen, so we still have to be very weather aware Sunday morning. And we'll go to 4 o'clock, and we have redevelopment over North Alabama along the actual surface front. And if we can see some instability, and that's a very distinct possibility, those storms might be strong to severe. So we'll have to keep an eye on any storms that reform Sunday afternoon, especially over the northeastern part of the state. We'll see if the sun can break out and temperatures get up there toward 80 Sunday. If that's the case, they could pack a punch. Now, this is the updraft helicity product coming off the NAM, and again, because of the cluster on the Gulf Coast, there's hardly any rotational tracks around here. So we're optimistic over seeing this run, but this is just one run, and this could change again. So no doubt we'll have rain and storms after midnight tomorrow night through Sunday morning. Maybe strong to severe. We hope that we get cut off by that big mass in the Gulf and we just wind up with a lot of rain and thunder and lightning. But again, we have to be ready for severe weather just in case. Now let's go to Monday. Everything's on by. We're dry and cooler. High will be around 70. We start the day in the 40s. Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high close to 80. Wednesday, the next system begins to form across the plain states. We still look dry on Wednesday. And then Thursday, surface low is west of Chicago and a band of thunderstorms approaching. That would probably enter the state Thursday afternoon. This is Thursday night just after midnight. Thunderstorms coming through here. And these storms could be strong to severe. But understand we have to get through our weekend system before we can focus on this. And then a week from today, this is Friday, the 19th, very deep trough moving to the eastern states, and we are in a dry slot. And we should be cooler with a clearing sky. Let's go out 10 days. This is Monday, the 22nd. Big trough off the Atlantic coast, new trough in the southwestern states, and we are in a very dry air mass, if this verifies. Here are the numbers coming off the GFS ensemble. You can see the cool down early next week with lows in the 40s, the high Monday around 70, and after that, highs mostly in the 70s for the next 2 weeks or so. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. My next video will be posted Monday morning at 7 o'clock, and if you can, catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.
Some things in life are just made to go together. Peanut butter and jelly, rock and roll, the sun and the moon. These things got Blake Sanders, the owner of KS Services, thinking, what can we pair with our superior heating and air service to make our customers even happier? Plumbing Experts by KS Services was born. So the next time you have a clogged line, leaky faucet, or water running all through the house, know there's a reputable company out there on call just a click away. Call KS.com, your trusted source for heating and cooling and now plumbing.